guys, my name is Chelsea Janelle and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, please make sure you subscribe and also hit the bell button so that you know when I am sending out new videos and you guys can be up on any advice that I have to give. For those of you who have not tuned in, I am here to give you all types of relationship advice, friendship advice, life advice, any type of advice. I asked some friends to write me some questions to give some type of advice. So let's jump right into the first advice that we have. I had someone write into me and they asked for a little glow up advice. So, hello Chelsea, during my high school and middle school years, I was getting bullied and picked on because of my look and my disability. Getting picked on because how I look is more hurtful than getting picked on for having a disability. I have a mild autism. My disability is something that I'm proud of, and as you should be, girl. I used to get played by boys all the time. My school experience ruined my confidence, but that's not all. Just about my life going up past 16 years old, people are assuming that I'm 12. I'm not. I know people will say that's a compliment, which I did take in the beginning, but it was starting to get annoying. I even tried to dress my age, but I still get called a 12-year-old. My chubby cheeks and my nose are a part of the problem. I just want to escape from this ugly duckling. Do you have any advice, tips about glowing up mentally and physically? I would really appreciate it a lot. I hope this makes sense. Well, first and foremost, Miss Glow Up, you are beautiful, okay? And if anybody can't see that, then that's their own problem. Now, I will say this. The whole ugly duckling thing, I don't know if somebody gave you that name or if you said that, but that's the first thing that you should stop. The problem with people who get bullied is they tend to take those negative words and it sort of sticks to them. And the more they hear it, the more they start to believe it. And that's not necessarily the case. So you have to remove all of those negative thoughts first and foremost. Secondly, figure out what works for you. Some people may say changing their hair may work. Some people may say finding different outfits, whether it be patterns, whether it be stripes, whether it be different colors, lighter colors, whatever the case may be. Find out what works for you, but make sure that it works for you. Don't style yourself if you don't feel comfortable in it, which brings me to my third thing, confidence. Confidence is key. Confidence is very important. So make sure that whatever look you rock, whenever you walk out your front door, you're very confident in that look. If it's something where you're wearing a skirt and you have to keep pulling it down or you don't feel too comfortable about it, you're not going to be looking very confident. And when you walk into a room, that confidence will exude you, sweetheart. Whether you have a disability or not, people are going to forget all about that. So make sure whatever you decide to put on, whatever you wear, you are very confident in whatever it is that you're putting on. Okay? Now, you did mention your chubby cheeks and your nose are a part of the problem. What? What? No, it's not. That's the way you were made. That's the way you were born. You are beautiful inside and out. And if you have confidence and also a bomb-ass personality, girl, I promise you, nobody's going to be paying attention to anything else. Once again, those are the negative things that people have put into your head. Do not feed into that. Do not feed into that, okay? If you walk into a room, shoulders back, head held high, that's the first thing people will notice. Don't ever let your crown fall, sweetheart, okay? Because you are beautiful and you are a queen. Now, when it comes to being bullied and picked on, trust me, I know all too well about that, okay? Don't let whatever these people are saying to you affect you, okay? Because the thing about negativity is it will only stick if you actually start to believe it. Don't fall into that trap. Don't believe it. And you'll be fine, girl. Like I said, pick out a style that works for you. Exude confidence, ignore negativity, and that's how you do your glow up, girlfriend, okay? As far as all those name calling and whatever else, ignore the haters because the hate's gonna come. I always say people are going to talk about you until the day that you die. And even after you die, they're still going to be talking about you. So why don't you give them something to talk about, which is your confidence, your new look, your new style, and your beauty, okay? Disability or no disability, you're beautiful inside and out. And don't ever let anybody tell you any otherwise. All right, so the next thing, someone says, what advice would you give someone moving out of state for the first time? I'm moving from Florida to Missouri. I'll be driving there and driving in the snow for the first time. I will also be a new apartment renter. Yay! Any advice would be really appreciated. I have no idea what to expect. Okay. First of all, coming from somebody who moved across the country to follow their dreams, from Maryland to California, I will say, I applaud you, okay? Because moving from somewhere hot to somewhere cold with snow, that's just my opinion. But my advice to you would be, do your research. Definitely look into the weather, look into getting new tires for the snow, look into doing your research when it comes to your apartment, look into groceries, look into the job market out there. What are you doing this move for? Are you doing this move for you? Are you doing this move for friends, for family, for a significant other? What's your motivation to moving to Missouri? Okay? Find a hobby when you get out there. A lot of advice that I would say, definitely get on a lot of different apps. There are all types of different apps for you to be able to meet people, because moving to a new state is scary. It's scary, but it's also exhilarating at the same time. Once you get over that hump and get comfortable and settled in, I promise you'll be fine. Meeting new people will be hard, but it allows you to be able to go out on that limb, and once you meet those people, you can say that's something that you've done. Write down a list of things that you want to accomplish in this new state. Give yourself a goal, like an end date. Let's say like in 6 months, you want to be here, here, and here. Make sure all that stuff is written down and it's all good to go. I would say save money. Put money away for a rainy day. Put money away for a snow day. Put money away for a lazy day. Put money away for any type of day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Put money away. You never know when you're going to come into a mishap, or let's say you're moving to a new state. You don't know what their parking structures are. You don't know what their street parking's like. You don't know what their, you want to go out one night and you don't know what it's like to get into a club, or whatever the case may be. Make sure that you do your research on this new state, all their laws, all of their anything, just anything. Make sure you do your research. I would say when I moved from Maryland to California, I had the luxury of moving out there with a friend. So I had that comfortability of knowing that I had somebody out there. I don't know what your situation is, but just know, it's okay to try new things, and it's okay to fail. I think a lot of people think that they have to go out somewhere and they have to make it right then and there. It's going to be times where you're not going to get it on the first try, and that's okay. It's okay. You just have to make sure that you stay on top of it and you do everything that you can to do whatever it is that you went to that state for. Okay? For those of you who are not familiar with who I am, I would love to give you all more advice. If you email me at the link below, then I will definitely make sure that I will get to your advice next week. Make sure you put the heading as Chatting with Chelsea. Thanks for tuning in, guys.